Also, scavengers, Raddtitan has been hacked. Stay tuned for the review of Joker Premium format with a custom head.
Yo, okay, so welcome. As you saw, the Joe TDM just absolutely jumped in and took control of the damn channel. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be running through. This is my Joker premium format by Sideshow Collectibles. This is the regular edition, but thanks to my good friend Michael Reali, I have actually today concluded a deal to have one of the best Joker head sculpts out there, and that's done by Troy McDevitt. It's an absolute masterpiece, and we did a deal today. I basically said it was shit when we were doing the deal, but we've got to play this game. I don't care. Yeah, I like the original head, and it is a beautiful head. But we'll run through it.
I think this is commissioned by MadX, and he did a few heads around that time. He did the one from I think it's Death in the Family, is it, with the where he cuts his face off.
Yeah.
And he did the one from the Killing Joke, which is the one we're looking at today.
Yeah, I nearly done the deal for that, the Killing Joke one. But is it Killing Joke? Is that what you said? Death in the Family one. Death in the Family one. Yeah, I nearly did the deal for that, but it's a little bit too gory. And this one I was really impressed with. So anyway, let's get on. We'll go through the piece. This is obviously we're doing this in 4K now, so you've got really clean. Hopefully it looks great.
Hopefully. So what we do is, we'll just look through the piece as we normally do, but we've already done a review previously. It wasn't in 4K, so as George was saying, so this is
disregard that shit.
More detail. We're not really going to go in as much depth as we did before. We're just going to run through it more than actually review it. So we start down low, as we like to do. So basically on the base, you've got all the heads on the base here. I do like the sort of style base. I do like the way they did kind of stick to this for the sort of sirens as well, with Harley, and I think Batgirl as well is a sort of similar base. Hers is good, but
yeah. The great thing is you've got the spades and there's the diamonds and the hearts going all the way, like all the different symbols, and every head is different, which I think is a really good. It's not cheap, it's not done half-assed. This is, I think this was the first DC piece that Sideshow released.
We did have this conversation recently, didn't we? And,
I think it is the first DC piece, and if it is, it's one for me. It's one of the best. I've seen we did see the Arkham Joker recently, didn't we? Yeah. Neither of us was. We refused to review it because we
also
really couldn't find much positive to say.
We're about to see the Ledger as well, so
we'll see what that has to do.
This has got some I don't know if they can follow in its footsteps really. When you work up to the base, there you've got the floorboards, and you kind of got these. Sort of faded paint on the floorboard.
Like spray paint, isn't it? Greens and purples and
stuff. It's just like faded over time. And one of the really funny things, I shouldn't really make fun of him, but one of my good friends, Wolfgang Craner, I speak to him a lot on Facebook, he actually was going to sell me one of these a while back for George. And he's very honest, really good guy to deal with. But basically what he did was he sent me the pictures, and he was under the belief that his wife or his girlfriend actually sprayed polish on the piece. And if you kind of look on the base, on the floorboards, you have this kind of speckled effect, which is like a mould. And he kind of thought it was so she sprayed polish on it, and he wasn't very impressed about it. So he was going to do me an even better deal on it. But
should have told him that shit's fucked, sell it for really cheap. yeah, that's ruined. It needs some work.
In the end, I think I got him to find someone who was going to buy it for more than I would have.
Yeah, that's good of you, man. I think, to be honest with you, it's a fine example, this piece, between the sculpt and mixed media. This is where it was truly quite decent. The boots are incredibly well done. They've got them two-tone boots with completely different textures on them, on the white compared to the actual shoe, the smoothness of the brown shoe. And the amazing thing, going right up past the mixed media, past the trousers, you've got...
we're right a little bit there. Well, I just checked actually, because I know in a lot of pieces like the Jason Premium format we looked at recently, and a few others, if you roll the actual leg up, this actually continues quite far up.
Yeah.
So it actually goes all the way up to there. Normally a lot of other pieces, once it's past the trouser or the media gets involved, you kind of, best corners cut.
You've got a nice wired material through the back that you can pose how you like. I like this sort of flowing wave sort of look, and it's two-tone. It's got two different colours underneath. Yeah, that's it. What did I say?
You didn't.
All right. And then you got, you work your way up. You've got this fantastic waistcoat, got fantastic gold buttons on it. And my good Michael Rialli, how long have I had this piece? I've had this piece a while. I didn't even notice.
Didn't you picked it up from?
Heisenberg's dad. Heisenberg's dad. I picked it. I didn't notice, but underneath the sleeve, there's a Joker head cufflinks. Have you seen that? Which is like basically, it's like what's on the card, a Joker card, and apparently it's from the Killing Joke comic, which obviously the exclusive head is actually for. Yep. So a great shout by Michael there. It really makes me feel shit as a collector to not spot my own piece.
And then you work your way in as well. So you got the detail on the waistcoat, totally different material there, really really nice and really well made. You kind of go in, you got the kind of bow tie, you got the shirt underneath, you got the flower, which then goes off into
that's all casted as well. It's like a proper cast
flower, and then it goes off into the like where he's going to spray him in the face.
Yeah, it's got the wire running down and into the pocket. You can actually take that wire. You can actually take that whole squirty part out of the pocket if you wish, and it's got a little lump on the end. No, I don't want it. I've posed it perfectly. Short of tipping it into a sink and seeing if I actually fill it up through the flour and finish full of water. I've not tried it. But the hands are really well articulated. They're really well posed, and you can actually change it. You
can adjust it.
Yeah, you can adjust it. You can move the hands, and you can just hold the other hand for me out so I don't pull it out of place, please, mate. And there is a blade in there, as you can see. You can have it. The hands are quite loose through there, so you can pose it any which way you want. You can have the blade out so you can see it.
Sit down.
Which is a nice touch. Yeah, that's good.
You'll be off camera.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Yeah, I mean, and I've seen it where people have got it more out as well.
No, you can't. If the hands if the hands are out, you have to change the angles. You can't. They don't go any wider because this is obviously fixed.
Sure. So it is one of the sort of best sort of mixed media, and I do like the way all the kind of stitching is kind of hidden, because sometimes with stitching, the scale of the actual clothing is smaller. Yeah. The stitching is still the same size.
That's human size. And, so it looks like you're wearing special giant man trousers.
As I say, I mean, it is very very good.
Let's go through that.
One of the I'm just trying to think. I mean, one of the other pieces people say sort of best mixed media is like the Cobra Commander or
Red Skull.
Cobra
Commander is very.
I think Cobra Commander is very very good. Very very underrated piece. Really underrated. So what we do then is we'll go up into the face. So this is a normal face. You got quite nice sort of the pink tones around the eyes, around the ears, the vein on the neck, shade on the hair, and the paint is very very clean on this. There's no sort of wayward lines.
No.
Very well done. Very very.
Eyes are magnificent. Teeth are magnificent. Grotty, disgusting teeth. You'd kiss this geezer if you were, you wouldn't kiss him if your life depended on it. It's horrendous teeth, honestly. Yeah. There's gingivitis shit going on right up there.
And it's meant to be there.
Oh yeah.
Unlike some of the newer pieces where it's not. So basically, what we'll do then is if we'll show you close ups.
Okay, this is the head.
Yeah. This is actually the comic that Gio displays. This is number 39 of the new 52 Batman. I've actually just want to throw it in there that I actually have this CGC 9.8, but I just want to say that. Just be a dick.
11 a reef, bitch.
Yeah, but no, it is a really, really nice cover. I think there are a few companies trying to make custom pieces of this. I think Panama was in there, Zion Arts, and I think Imaginary Arts was actually going to make a 1/3 scale one.
Yeah, but this actually fits, this particular portrait fits the Troy McDevitt one, which I've just purchased. So
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I'll get it out there. It's really, both magnets are incredibly strong to the point where they will actually pick the piece out of the base. They're that strong. And this is the head here. So let me just... As you can see, it really goes in there really tight and no problems. So there you go.
Right, sit back down.
Yes, boss. I'm going to make sure all good. Yeah. It's funny because when I stand up, he's looking right at me.
So I mean, as custom heads go, I mean, this is really well done. I mean, I've seen quite a few for like the Phoenix, XM Phoenix, the XM Wolverine, which I have a custom head. I mean, it's going to be one of probably the better heads that I have seen. And I mean, I've seen so many pictures of it. I've seen people really raving about it, saying how great it is, and I've just always been like, yeah, you know, the people who kind of saying that are kind of buddies with the person who made it.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to believe that until I see it. And now I'm seeing it, I'm like, yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
You know, I can't fault it. It's I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say this is actually probably painted better than the actual Sideshow one. I'm going to say that. There's more pink tones. The teeth are much better done. The lips are a lot more red in the lips.
Yeah.
The hair's very clean. I think
the way they've done the fade on his hairstyle is ridiculous. The way the light grey sort of goes up into the, you know, you can almost see the texture in the paint. The way that it's done, it's very, very, very class. I think the eyes on the original Joker are better than these. But I think everything else is probably, I'd agree with you, I think it's probably better every single other place. I mean,
you've got the sort of same kind of, you know, the veins on the neck, you've got the creases on the head.
Yeah. Much more vibrant green on the hair as well, isn't it?
I mean, a lot of love has gone into this. I mean, Troy McDavid's done a really, really good job. I mean, Troy McDavid's done a lot of really, really nice pieces, and I mean, he's done a few custom Hulks. One of my favourite Troy McDavid pieces has to be the Conan Fury of the Beast. I mean, that was just one of the best kind of animals.
One of the best dioramas
with the
and
fur.
hair,
With the way he's done the fur is really, really well done.
Cool,
I mean, you could quite easily be clumpy and
it's not all the same, is it?
No.
Every part of that fur sort of looks a little bit different, so it's not like the same. Someone's put like a, you know, I don't know, like a textured rolling pin and just rolled down a soft sculpt. It's an amazing.
No,
it's a beautiful piece, really done.
I can't say enough good about it, to be honest with you. I'm super impressed.
It's funny because I didn't even haggle over this head either, you know that. And like, literally, as soon as Michael give me a price,
I'm also a bit pissed off because Michael's offered me to buy Joker off him, and the head was good. He was trying to get me to do like a batch deal, but George fucking swooped in there like a fucking hawk.
After that Gambit shit, I ain't fucking around with you. As soon as after that shit, I was just like, man, how much do you want? Yeah, you want that? You want some money? I give him the cash within about 30 seconds of the deal being done, before Alex had a chance to whisper in his ear going, yeah, I'll buy everything off you for like, I'll tell you everything. You know?
You fucking,
I'm not playing games now. I saw what happened with Gambit. You can go fuck yourself. You think I'm playing with you?
No, Wallace feels.
Yeah, that's it. You're like a harbour shark, man. I ain't playing games. I was like, yeah, done.
But no, overall, very, very good. And
Super
again, a
impressive.
really nice piece. I mean, we put the measurements on the other.
Yeah, it's about 24 inches tall.
No, it's not. It's under 23.
Must be this head then, must be bigger.
Well, they ain't going to be an inch bigger unless you've got
a
big spam head.
I thought it was, it might be a bit.
Well, this is
a little bit of a spam head.
This is 22.5, which is 57. Just over, no, about between 57 and 58.
It's 24, maybe it's 23. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Close enough.
But I mean, that, again,
width-wise, it's pretty good, though, isn't it? We'll sit 8 inches, 9 inches across.
If you can actually pick up the premium format for a good price,
it's the Joker to own. Forget all the other shit. This is the joke. If you want a comic book or anywhere near this type, unless it's a movie Joker, this is the Joker to own. It really is that simple. Own. It is. It's the premium piece. I don't think anything is close to it. I've heard all the chat. Yeah. I've seen the piece. No chance.
There's no chance. We've seen the Arkham. I've seen many versions of it, and there's too many flaws all over them. I mean,
it's too much half-assed stuff. Yeah. And the colours are fucked. And all.
When I was in Asia, I probably saw about 10 of them in different shops, and there was something wrong with every single one. There's leaky paints on them. There's like dyes that go all over the jackets and things. Yeah. I know it's meant to be a bit grotty, but
not that grotty.
It don't look right. Anyway, so we'll wrap it up there. So usual guys, thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, share. Let us know if you've got the piece. Let us know if you've got any of the custom heads. Let us know about the other one. If you've got the gory one from, I think it's Death in the Family, let us know about that. And let us know if we're wrong and it's not even that comic. It probably isn't. So, all right,
peace.
Thanks, guys.
Perfect, man.
Nice.
Good.
Well done, Joe.
Nice one, mate.
Good, man. Well done, man.
Yeah.
Good shout. Very good.
Sat.
Yeah, you are so not. He did it in one fucking take, he did it in one take.
God damn it.
One take he done it.
Just carry on.
Yeah.
Just continue from there.
Do you want to start?
I want to go.
There you go.